The tools you use and the implements you use might change as you get closer to your goal, but that doesn't mean that necessarily the goal changed or the purpose of those tools, those implements have changed, right? As I said a few days ago, they're tools. You can use them in different ways. Some of them are meant to be used a certain way, and some of them are multifaceted. There's that saying where is if you have a hammer, everything else looks like nails. So like if you're always looking for a way to use that tool. So that might be that you really want to use kettlebells, or you really want to use dumbbells or body weight training, whatever. No matter what your goal might be, you want to use that tool. And I think that's sort of backwards, as I probably alluded to a few days ago. You want it to be more that you're picking a tool based on what the outcome you're looking to get. So if you're looking to get more stability in your joints, then maybe you're going to use free weights, dumbbells. If you're just going for pure strength, then you'll probably use a barbell because that weight is spread out amongst your both hands and you're able to stabilize against the bench or whatever it might be. And oftentimes you'll see, let's say, this is actually a perfect example. You see some people doing a powerlifting exercise, the bench press. You can see that they are fully arched, where their hips are way higher than their shoulders, their feet on the ground, and they're almost like underneath them. They're almost looking like they're doing a cartwheel, or I think that's called a wheel in yoga. Please don't quote me. But that is actually using that positioning for a purpose, because it's a way to lift more weight. You can get absolutely more weight lifted in that position. Is it necessarily the best thing for your back if you have a back pain or back issue? Probably not. Is it the best thing for your fat loss goal? Probably not. But you could still use the bench press in both of those other examples, right? So again, the tool you use will change based on your outcome. And I think we need to start becoming a little bit more fluid in the way that we're using our tools, because each tool has a purpose. And then I'm going to flip that right on its head and say, you don't need more tools always. There's ways at home. Let's say if you're stuck at home, you can't get to a gym, there is a lot you can do with a small amount of tools. Don't let the lack of tools get in the way of you achieving your goal. You can get outside if you need to. You can use some implements around the house. You can grab a cheap set of resistance bands online. You can purchase something off of the Facebook Marketplace or something where you can get some limited amount of tools and still get to your goal. But no matter what, you can get to your goal with whatever tools you have. If you're having trouble with that, you know where to find me. But I will put one more point out there. There's sometimes these videos online, you see people in some of these countries where there's not a lot of access to gym. They're fashioning concrete dumbbells and weights, and they're using cable systems that they're making out of metal cables from some other scrap yard or something. There is ways to get there if you have a desire to get to the end result. If you're going to use the tools as an excuse why you can't do it, I mean, that's an easy way to say, no, I can't get this done. But the tools you use should be based on your goal, as I said a few days ago, but that might change as we get closer to your goal, which I will speak about next time.